Can I pay the course up, or do I have to pay it all up front? What exactly will my qualifications let me do? What are my support? What support will you give me as a college? And as I've said before, can I talk to anyone about this? And that's why we come up with our Facebook groups. But those are the four. I think it's trying to avoid isolation, making sure they can afford it financially, making sure that their practice license allows them to bill clients, and wanting to know exactly what they can do with, how can they expand that client base. That is the most common questions. Like, this is my dream in a way, but what am I actually going to be able to do at the end of it? And everything really stems from that. There are other questions about how they pay for it, how they go through the course, how long it will take. But the basic thing is, what will I be able to do after I've committed to this? Often people ask what the hourly rate they can bill is as well. And we always say the same, which is you're better talking to fellow students or students in practice, because it depends where you live in the country, depends how you've been recommended to people, whether there's a shortage of bookkeepers, shortage of good bookkeepers. Also, it depends how big your business is. You may wish to go in lower and then raise your hourly rate, and we can't tell people, but that's something people want to know, is what is the hourly rate where I live. So we tend to put them in touch with other successful graduates, and they can then talk about what they're charging for, what the hourly rate encompasses, and how they may expand it, how they can maybe end up getting more. Also, what a lot of our students do is business breakfasts, the local Chamber of Commerce, etc. And they talk to people that way, and they sometimes want us to let them know what the branch meetings are. The ICB themselves have branch meetings, and a lot of people want to know how they can meet people in their area, so where the branch meetings are, how often they are. So yes, it can be all sorts of questions about, how am I going to become a bookkeeper? It's the same as anything in life. You can start your training, but how are you going to become a professional day to day and make that what you do for a living? And most of the questions are variants of, where will I be at the end of the process?